tigers. I'll introduce you to them very shortly. Before I do, I'll put milk in the carton and of course their favourite raw meat. Now these rewards are great, but it doesn't actually guarantee a thing. In fact, sometimes our tigers can lack a bit of motivation. That's where you folks out there are really important to the success of this presentation. We've learned over the years that your reaction and response to what you're seeing out here, that's also a great reward for the tigers. So if you do see something you enjoy, make sure you let your cats know with lots of clapping, screaming and cheering, and hopefully we'll get a good result from that. Alright, some introductions. Now the youngest of our tigers is actually Calm here with you now. Moving to the first behaviour. Let's give him a round of applause for the sit-up behaviour. Zakari's going to be a little while, he's just making sure he's getting every bit of that frozen milk. Now you can see this sit-up behaviour is one that allows the tiger to get a bit of a height advantage. In the wild, this is crucial. It's important because it means that they can investigate scent markings left behind on the underside of overhanging foliage. The reason this is important is in the wild, tigers are very much solitary animals. They rarely see each other, and when they do, it can be very confrontational. So young tigers like these guys need to pay attention as they're patrolling territory, and if they're investigating a fresh scent, and each time they move forward, it's getting fresher and fresher. So as they drag their claws down the tree, as I said, they're going to be leaving behind a visual scar that other tigers would recognise. They've also got small scent glands between their toes, so they're depositing those in those scars as well. Two other reasons the carton, so we've got to keep an eye on that. He's dancing around using his tail for balance, exactly the same way he would do in a fight. But obviously in a fight it's a bit more serious, there's going to be a bit more intention to try and... Of course the other half is embedded deep into the jaw, that gives the tooth its strength. You'll also notice behind that tooth, those canine teeth is a naturally formed gap, and that enables them to bite to the gum line. Dogs and cats are very similar at home as well. The other similarity with your dogs and cats too is the back teeth. These guys, their jaw is like a hinge. It only moves up and down. No sideways movement. It means their back teeth aren't designed for chewing. They're designed for cutting. Again, same as your dogs and cats at home.
It started the decline of the wild tiger population. Now picture this. Over 100 years ago, there were more than 100,000 tigers roaming wild through Asia. Pretty cool, right? Well, today, there's less than 4,000. As you can see up on the big screen, that number continues to drop. So what happened? Unfortunately, we haven't. As the human population grew, it displaced the tigers from their natural habitat, and therefore it was inevitable that a human and tiger conflict was bound to occur. Now I will warn you, some of the footage on the screen behind me may be a little bit confronting, but it really does take
young tigers to realise that he could actually make that jump. But it was about a year ago, so he's much younger. He was actually chasing his older sister, Adira, who thought she was home and hosed. Jump over there, he won't catch me. And he's going to have to go 8 metres up the tree to grab this. There he goes. Look at all that upper body strength and the claw strength. Now let's give him a little round of applause for that. He's not quite up the tree. There it is. Now we notice here that he's fairly comfortable doing this, so it's not a particular strain on him, but we do ask the tigers, through training, to actually climb back down again. And he's quite a cautious cat, so you'll see that he won't let go until he knows that he's very close to the ground. Let's give him another. He's going to have to keep eyes on this, he's going to have to hold his breath.
Tiger neighbours on the island, we have Scott, Simon and Melvin.
Terima kasih atas bantuan dalam pelestarian harimau Sumatera.
Thank you very much for joining us, folks. Thank you, Wildlife Valley. Keep your eyes on the cats, folks. We're going to see if they're interested in doing a few more jumps here. But enjoy the rest of your day. See you later,
Please maintain physical distancing while exiting the venue. Thank you for your patience and cooperation during this time.
He's a very sneaky tiger. He knows that if he just sits there in the middle of the water, he's going to get a piece of chicken thrown straight at him, and he'll probably catch it in his mouth. But now that he's moved out of the way, we're going to see Zakari hopefully do a launch into the pool as well. Oh, here we go. Feel free to stick around, folks, but that's pretty much the end of our presentation, other than can't watch the get to that pool as well.